Welcome back to BackRoomConvos. I'm yours truly, Lesego M, the report, aka Chicha Shiny. You might get a chance to call me Daddy. Nah, Cairo. I must be honest with you. I don't really remember, you know, I don't really pay attention to the number of episodes. Or rather, in this case, I didn't really, I looked at the episode and I'll tell you why. I just woke up and felt like recording this episode. You know, I'm recording a lot of TikTok content and now, because I'm trying to get comfortable with the idea of being on camera each and every time. Because I think I've said this before, or rather, I've said it on TikTok. Which I want to build a foundation. I want to have the foundation where, you know, I'm comfortable on camera. You know, I'm not camera shy. So I think a part of, just recording those TikTok vlogs. It's because of that. I'm trying to get within or get my groove or get the motion going. So I'm comfortable doing that. Cam, good. Unlike radio, where you just speak and people don't see you, you're comfortable because there's only the voice. People hear the voice behind the mic. So with videography, it's so different because they have to see the expression to feel connected to what you say. You know what I mean? And you also have to get comfortable with the idea of being on camera. So I think a part of it is just being comfortable with being on camera, and a part of it is just trying to tap into the what you call the influencer market, you know, influencer market, and try to monetize all the platforms. That's the second part. So I think if I could share a bit about what is what I achieved so far, is that we we did the entire session as part of the research. Nothing. It's like 7 day research where it's going back and forth, looking at the numbers, looking at the reaction, what people like and what people don't like. We even gave, a part of the vlog and you know, the big part and the walking vlog. The walking vlog. If you haven't checked it out, please go check it out and give me feedback as to what you think we can improve or what we can add as part of, flavor preparing, you know, the videography world in TikTok. So if you wanna follow me, it's at Lesego and it's Lesego M. My apologies, it's Lesego underscore LH. This is on TikTok, Twitter, and Facebook. So let me know. I'm mostly available for all of you. I'm mostly available on TikTok anytime because I do live streamings over there. I'm about to, set up my Twitch account. So I've start doing that as well. So there's just a lot of things that we are going to be introducing to the brand this year. So we hope we're like achieving bigger and greater things within, you know, a short period of time, which is like a year. So there's all those lined up. Already started, last month, January, with some of these things, breaking them down and we just implementing every day now. Level. So obviously to speak a bit about the podcasting world, or rather the the blogging world. I think to say the least. I feel like I've realized I'm so confident, you know, with myself. I'm so confident with myself. But there's certain aspects of like doing certain things where I'm like, ish, I'm not sure I'm comfortable with saying this or doing it. Because I also understand the even when I'm doing content, I'm also mindful of the things that I have to say, you know. I can't just say anything, you know. Who am I trying to reach? I'm trying to reach my market without doing or saying things that are outside or who I really am, to say things because I want to get followers, to get the cloud, whatsoever. You know what I mean? So I don't want to do things because of that, It's just it's point. It's point number one. So obviously I'm in battles with trying to figure that out, trying to find myself in that. You know what I mean? So I think that's another point. which I'm really enjoying myself. But also there is that element of, okay, how far can you push this before you start, tipping into the right audience? Or how can you be comfortable? When will you be comfortable with doing what you do and not posing for, everyone is doing this, everyone is created in the internet. Like, are you gonna poll? So those are some of the things that I'm trying to man. Those are some of the things that challenge. So in this journey of, finding myself, finding the blog, and also understanding the UT, I'm better at getting pockets. And I'm just so grateful that people are not, I'm so grateful that people are not, what's the word? Are not harsh back to their word. Two, I think I'm so grateful for the fact that, everyone that I've been speaking to, everyone that's speaking to me, also, they have great things to say. There's great things to say. And I must say, because of that, and people that are obviously like people that I know, people that have noticed, even though they're not coming, because I think slowly I'm going to move, because now I'll be recording the content. As soon as I'm done, I post on my slates, which is on Wattpad. Then I go on to post onto my social media platform. And I really realized I get a lot of weird shit on social media more than I am my personal vacancies. So that kind of does tell me, give me feedback of the people that are in my circle and the people who don't know you, which like people who don't know you will support you more than people that know you, you know, that know you. And funny part is the people that know you will say they were there when you were cooking everything. But really, truth of the matter is the people who were there when you started are the people who don't know you, because being a part of the journey outside of like just being biased, they're not biased. They were there. People in the show's contact list, they had the potential to do something, to be, to like, to comment, to buy, to sell, to share the word, but they never got, they never got themselves to do that. But the moment it starts kicking, it starts getting some, they'll be the same people running the affiliate program. Which, yo, this is my dog. Go buy his t-shirt. And I think that also speaks on the circle, the people around you and everything. And sometimes it makes you really mean because people are just busy and they don't really have a lot to say. And they just see it, and when they see it, they're like, yeah, you're pushing, shout outs to you, you know? And I'm fine with that. Like I'm really fine with like people who are just there and they're like, yeah, we are seeing what you're pushing, Lesego. And that's great for you. We love the fact that you're pushing. You understand? And I'm like, I like those words, but you know what would be better than those words is for you to actually show the support to the rule, to the person, you know, you shame what you love and appreciate whatever they do. It's to show the support. Like the easiest, the easiest thing, like this is what I find with you don't even need to say anything. So acknowledge with it. Let's say how I've seen the spaces saying just the like taught it on WhatsApp. You like, I saw it, I acknowledge. I think, and I'm so sorry, and I do apologize sincerely for saying this. Or when you look at my content and you don't say anything, and you come to me and comment about everything that's happening there, and you didn't like it, and you say all the nicest things to me, and you don't like the content, I'm like, oh, this thing in a level God, because like, why are you waiting for the moment to say all of these things, whereas you could be a part of the budget and say all those things, and you like that really appreciate you for doing that. It's as simple as a person, just pressing a button to support someone. You know, so I think human psychology very interesting. Wonder how people think sometimes, but I'm like, yeah, it's just shocking. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's just my take and feedback as far as the feedback that I got from the research that came for the past is so, there is so 7 days, and today it's the 8th day that we're going to be recording as okay, and just publishing content. And I don't know if I shared this before with you. I'm also getting comfortable with the idea of just, being in space where I'm just just picking up my phone and recording, where people are around people. I'm just in that space where I'm getting comfortable. Really, imagine what I have people, interviews, the people around me, just like asking proper question, but I see like it's something that I've thought of now. Like some of the interviews that I've watched, TikTok, ah, some things you see a lot of inexperienced or like inexperienced people pushing content. Like yeah, mad that he's recording content, because you eating some of my content. She say some people enjoy seeing what I do wrong. For instance, like we enjoy certain, you know, from certain individuals. Some of you like which was a style. Some of you like Lesego. Some of you already care or whatever they may be, And what I might not necessarily like about whichever content creator, I feel like there's a bit of an inexperience in the someone might see us go, yo, to interview with that world. You see the difference in perspective because me, I'm doing this, as a profession because the radio and all did that as a profession. And you realize it's, there's ways that this particular person can improve and be better at what they do as far as content creation. But as a fan, you just let's enjoy the conversation. It's like, what are they doing? There's no part of is he professional? There's, that element doesn't exist. It only exists to people who are in the same world of the people that are interviewing the next person. So that's one aspect of it. So I'm like, okay, like I see all the mistakes that the guys are doing, and I have to improve on it. To improve, to give flawless. And some of these things you just be like, okay, note it, note it, note it, note it. You do your videos, flawless, flawless. They don't know the difference. You just know the difference. It's okay. Like I get A, B, C. Hence, it's the way it is. That's just my take. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I know with I haven't been really consistent with the content on as far as like podcasting, of course. I haven't been really consistent with you guys, and I'm getting, I'm getting to, I'm getting to a place where I'll be able to now say so, but further any daily vlogs, and because now I'm still to try out a lot of things as far as like content creation. So it's a bit hard. Or me feel like Jacko getting to do with episode as like used to be for a lot of episodes. Take podcast session. So that might be an excuse. Also, that might be an excuse. That might be an excuse as well. So, but that's just my take. Everything. Obviously, I want to try better. I want to do better. I want to release more content. I want to bring you closer to the brand, Lesego M. And I want to grow with you. I want you to know the brand inside out and just have the ultimate experience that you enjoy from you. So, hence, I'm always asking for feedback from you guys. But it's important as I'm growing and shaping the brand to what I want it to do to open coffee in every step of the way. I am your student, Lesego M, the people that in Chichi short Maggie. You might get a chance to call me again. Like Kyle, let's meet again. on another episode. Yeah, with the same. Cheers.